Hi everybody, I'm going to show you where to get all of the random weapons in Fable 3, well at least most of them. I'm going to start off in the order that you're able to get them. The first one starts here in Mist Peak Valley at the Demon Door. All you need to do to get this one is to open up the majority of chests for the good expressions for the A button. He wants to see long held ones, and you can either go on Xbox Live or use a second controller and bring a second person in and just interact with them. If you don't have Xbox Live and you don't have a second controller, you're just not going to be able to get this door open. I'm sorry. But that's how they wanted the game. He wants nice long button pushes like that to get it open, and you should be able to get this door open after you are done delivering the food and the music box to Sabine. After you get that demon door to open, you no longer need that person, so you can just kick them. And you'll be teleported to the magical demon door retirement home. In this chest here that's in the middle, you will find an uncommon weapon. You'll find either the Beatles Cutlass, the really sharp pair of scissors, the Soul Drinker, the Thunderblade, the Hammer of Womageddon, Scythe's Warhammer, Sorrow's Fist, Tanner's Glory, the Typo, Arkwright's Flintlock, Simmons' Shotgun, Briar's Blaster, and the Ice Maiden. Let's see what I get. I am sorry about the quality of this video. All I have to shoot it on is just my cell phone, and I've noticed from all this playing, looks like I got a typo, that a lot of people are just now picking the game up. I know this game has been out for quite a while, and a lot of people are just now starting to play it, I've noticed, so that's why I'm making this little guide. Alright, so I got a typo, and I'm off to the second location. The second place you can obtain one at is in Morningwood. Morningwood has a large concentration of legendary weapons in this area. With Morningwood and the other place right next to Morningwood, Sunset House, you can get about 5 or 6 different weapons. Once you get to the start of Morningwood, continue along the path until you come to the wooden bridge. Once you cross the wooden bridge, instead of following the path around the curve, go up the hill. Now there's a treasure chest up this way, but instead of going that, walk along the edge of this cliff. Once you get to the end of the cliff, you're going to see a silver key chest. You need 10 silver keys to open the chest, and inside you'll find another uncommon weapon. Let's see what I get. And that's a T-Killer shooter. Okay, now on to the third weapon location. We are now at Sunset House. It is just after, if you haven't found Sunset House yet, it is just after Fort Morningwood, after you pass through the cemetery. It's just off of the left-hand side. It's got some hobs and a few other things. There's a puzzle. There's 2 easy to get weapons in here. There's one for solving the mystery of the house, and then there's another one if you have a gold key. Just run to the right after you get past the fence, and voila, a gold key door with an uncommon weapon. The first few chests are all going to be uncommon weapons. They're a little bit better than the ones that you get out of the Simmons shotgun. They're a little bit better than the ones that you're going to get out of the stores, but not much. They're still better. There are some real good ones, and there are some that are really hard to upgrade. But either way, they're still just a shade better, and you need one to get the award for guns. We need guns. Or we need guns, lots of guns. In order to get inside the house, you need to run over to the gazebo and you need to rearrange each statue so it looks exactly like the version of it. It's in the exact same pose that it's in during the day. You can either take a bunch of pictures with your cell phone, or you can just click on each statue 4 times. After clicking on the fourth statue for the 4th time, you will be teleported, or it will automatically become daytime. I'm not sure which one it is, but either way, it's new time now, and the house has just mysteriously opened. Appeared. You can just run up to there and run inside. Once inside, read the book. Wait for it to save. The book will start ringing. Shoot the green orb, and that'll open up this side, which just has a chest with some guild seals. Then run up here and sleep in the bed. Here you'll be matching wits with Chesty in his game of crazy, sadistic, serial killer chess game, because he's a crazy, sadistic chess, or treasure chest. I don't understand what their thinking is for making a character like this. But anyways, battle wits with Chesty. I do know how to play chess, and I'm kind of okay with it, but in order to get things moving along, all I really do is just, the first thing I do is just move a pawn up, and then just move the king out, and just keep on moving them up, and take them directly for the first thing to kamikaze him, just to get it over quickly. The king is the one in the giant rooster suit. All you have to do is just get him killed, and it'll be over. It doesn't really matter who wins or loses. I mean, there's no reward whatsoever for beating Chesty, and I have got him in checkmate a couple times, but there's no point in really going out of your way unless you just want to beat him. I normally try to beat him, but if I'm doing a weapon run where I'm just trying to grab as many weapons as I possibly can, I don't ever really try. I normally just beat him unless I'm trying to just get through the game as fast as possible. Once you have beaten Chesty at his little game of chess and killed all the minions, you'll be brought back out, and he's giving you the house, so now you can move about freely in it. Then all you do is you run over to this area, and like in the previous area to... Oh wait, no, I'm not there yet. You'll notice as soon as you get to this area that there's a little skull. In order to unlock that, you have to run over here, wiggle around up against the wall a little bit, to get that skull to move into the flit switch area. The skull that mimics your movement is basically a flit switch. Then you'll run over here, wiggle in there, and there's Chesty. Once you're in the good universe or flip side of the house, I'm not even sure really what it is. You run over into this room, you shoot the green ball again, and there is easy to get weapon number 4. Let's see what I get. This also is going to be uncommon. It is an Ice Maiden. The 5th weapon is easy to get too. Well, actually it's not easy at all, because I've actually never ever gotten this weapon. But you have to buy Fort Morningwood for around 40-ish thousand gold. Come over here to where Jammy is and win at the Morningwood mortar game. If you can beat the score of 2,000, then not only will you get the award for Kaboom, but you'll also get a random weapon. And I think it's an uncommon. It might be a rare, but I'm not sure. But I've never actually done it, so I'm not really that great of a Fable 3 player. The next rare weapon, actually it's going to be your first rare weapon you come across. It's going to be in the ossuary. If you have trouble finding the ossuary, it's going to be in the place where you do the Ghost Brothers quest. The first one is going to be called Bored to Death, and the second one is going to be called Gone But Not Forgotten. In the second part of the quest, you'll go to the ossuary, and when you first get into the main area, you'll want to go up, and you can kind of see it from here. Just run up the steps. Once you're up on top of the steps in this balcony walkway area, just run to your left, and the second gold door that you're going to come, you only need to open up, there's only 2 rare weapons behind doors, and this would be the second one. This is going to be your first rare weapon that you come across. And this treasure chest, it doesn't have all of, well, it's not a treasure chest, it doesn't have all of the rare weapons, just certain ones. You're going to get the Shrieking Pilgrim, or Avos Tear, or Shrieking Pilgrim, Avos Tear, and the Equalizer. Those are going to be the only 3 that pop out of this one. It's the good rare weapons. The next one is in Millfields. I normally just warp straight to the demon door when I want to get this one. It's real easy. As soon as you get to the demon door in Millfields, you can just run over to the treasure chest. It's off to the right. And once you get there, you're going to need 20 silver keys to open up the silver key chest. Normally it shouldn't be a problem at this point. You actually can have about 40 some keys. Looks like I got a Tanner's Glory. That's a good one. This one is also a uncommon. Most of your treasure chests that you're going to come across on the main part of Albion are going to be your uncommon ones. And that was the last one that we're going to find in Albion, except for the Big Mama, which is in the 50 silver key chest, which we'll be coming to that at the end. This next one is easy to kind of miss, but when you first get to Aurora, you can get this one right off the bat. You just run over here to the right of the temple, and there's a 20 silver key chest with an uncommon legendary weapon. Arkwrights. Yeah. Anyways, the next weapon you're going to be able to get is in the demon door. This demon door wants to see you either be completely good or completely evil. Depending if you are completely good or completely evil also depends on what kind of weapon he's going to have in here for you. If you're good, you're going to get a good rare weapon. If you're evil, you're going to get an evil rare weapon. And it's only one of the 2 places that you can get the 3 evil legendary rare weapons, which is Jack's Hammer, Scorm Shotgun, and the Blood Craver. So if you run through here, you're gonna need to have to run through the game 2 or 3 times in order to get this one. But most of the time, while you're trying to get all of the legendary weapons, another Avil's Lamentation. You're gonna see that one a lot. That's if you're good. Unfortunately, if you're evil, that's the only way to get Jack's Hammer, which is the most powerful hammer in the game. Some people will sit there and argue about what the most powerful weapon is. Some people say it's the Dragon Stomper, but it really doesn't matter. The most powerful weapon is the one that you're most comfortable with using. Whether it's a sword or a Dragon Stomper or a pistol, it doesn't matter. There's just, the game is really easy. It doesn't really matter which one you use. Now the next one, in order to get that one, you have to make an evil decision in the court, while you're at court. When Kaylin is speaking and she requests for you to rebuild Aurora, you have to go with Reaver's idea and enslave the Aurorans. Once you have the Auroran people enslaved, everything's pretty much the same other than the fact that it's a little bit more polluted and there's like all kinds of machinery. And there's this now open, it looks like it's an abandoned temple, but now it's a mine that Reaver converted. Once inside, we're going to look for about 8 or 10 flit switches that we're going to have to shoot, stab, and use magic on. just run through here. Everybody's going to be pretty much mad at you because you enslaved them, which is kind of understandable. But once you get that, you're going to have to go into the center area, which is just right here. In order to get across, there's a switch on the other side you can throw, or you can just do that. But you got to hunt down all of the foot switches to get the last rare weapon. And it's normally something really good. It's either, well, like I said, it's going to be one of the... It's got what I consider to be the best rifle, and Jack's Hammer, which is the most powerful weapon. Squirm's Justice and Jack's Hammer, they're the most powerful, but if you're going to upgrade them, they're going to make your character very evil. And a lot of people don't understand that if they want to, while they're hunting all these weapons, they're going through the game with nothing but good playthroughs. And normally I do good playthroughs, but you have to make a few evil decisions, such as steal from your city's treasury to make yourself all evil for the demon door to let you in to get Jack's Hammer, Bloodcraver, or Squirm's Justice. Or you have to pretty much just kill a bunch of people, or just do something to make you real evil. And you have to make a bad decision that's going to have everybody in Aurora not like you. It doesn't really affect the gameplay too much unless you really want the Auroran people to like you. I mean, there's really no wrong way to play the game. Once you get all 8 foot switches, just come over to the central area, do a widespread fireball, and this statue is pretty cool. I've always liked this. This statue will open up and open the way for you to get the last rare weapon chest. Let's see what it's got for me. And voila! Bloodcraver. Now that's the last rare weapon. There's only 3 rare weapons in the game that'll get you, that you'll be able to obtain. Actually, there's 2 more, but they're always fixed. It's the Gnome Masher and the Gnome... Is it Masher or is it... the Gnome Gun and the gun you get for doing the Gnome Quest, and the hammer you get for doing the Dark Sanctum quests. Either start off with Gnomes are good to get the Gnome Basher or Crusher, or I forget. Anyways, to get the hammer, it's called the Tenderizer. You have to start off with the quest Peace, Love, and Homicide. That's available in Morningwood. Now we're going to open up the first relic chest. You go into Sanctuary, and you grab the key up there. And you have to have 5 million in this pile in order to get up there and get the key. Once you're doing this, you'll see that you can either wait till after you're keying, or you can find a really cool person who will let you borrow 5 million people that has the patience to sit there and give you 5 million gold, and then let you give so you can go get your key, and then let you get 5 million, stand there and let you give the 5 million plus whatever back to them. Or you can just blow the entire 5 million on property or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just get rid of all the money, or just give it to the treasury if you're going to do it normal like. Now, once you have the gold gone and you have the key, just run over here and open up your relic chest. There are 4 relic weapons. The swinging sword. Well, it looks like I got one. And the dragon stomper, the chicken bane, which is also a pistol along with the dragon stomper, and the sand goose, which is a rifle. They're very good weapons, and you get 2 of them per game. You get one in the chest in your sanctuary, and then you get the other one in your castle. Now, they're very good weapons, and for those of you who are going after your "we need guns, lots of guns" achievement, I hate to tell you this, but those weapons are not going to be random. Almost every time you play, you're gonna get the same weapon out of each chest. And it doesn't matter how many playthroughs you do, it's all according to your profile. So you're either going to have to trade on live, or there's a little exploit you can do to get the other ones real easy, which I'll probably show you in another video. Next, you want to go to the castle. And if you explored this area at the beginning of the game when you were here, you would know that there is, just to the right of the cathedral or the mausoleum or whatever it is, you will find a 50 silver key chest. Now, the Big Mama is what I call it. This is the only chest that takes more than 20 silver keys. And not only instead of getting another weapon, you also get 2 million gold. Unfortunately, normally through normal play, you can't unlock it until after you do the Hobnobbing with Hobbs quest, because that's the quest that unlocks the last 2 silver keys. But that's a story for a different time. Thanks for watching this, and if you have any questions, leave me a post. I tried to make it as quick and to the point as I could. This is my first YouTube video, so please bear with me. Thanks for watching.